I'm Justin.
I'm Travis.
Welcome to Wrestling Junkie. Alrighty, welcome to our Survivor Series 2022 predictions video. We have a smaller card than usual, but I'm sure we're going to have longer matches than usual, especially for our main events, I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm excited for this card. What's your initial thoughts about the card so far?
Yeah, smaller card than I thought. Obviously, the two matches that everyone's looking forward to the most, more than likely, is the two War Games matches. But yeah, that should be a fun pay-per-view. I'm excited to see it tomorrow, and yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah. So our first match of the night, we have Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, and Austin Theory for the triple threat match for the United States Championship. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go Seth Rollins just because I want him to win. Obviously, don't really want Bobby to win because he just dropped it. In Theory, I just don't like Theory. Not a big fan. So yeah, I hope Rollins retains.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat with you. I think Seth's gonna win. Bobby, I feel like he still has unfinished business with Brock. I think maybe a Rumble they might have something if Brock wants to show up. Theory, I do like what they're doing. They're repackaging him. So I do like that. But yeah, I think Seth Rollins should keep it, making the United States Championship more valuable in the on Raw. And then going into our next match, we have AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. Normal match. Who do you got?
I think I'm gonna go AJ with this one. I feel like it's better for him to just win and kind of like just get the feud over with, sort of. And because I don't really like the feud myself, I'd rather AJ, like, even though they do go, like, this will be a great match, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah. I think that this will be an amazing match. But I would rather see him feud with somebody else, like one of the other, like maybe even Seth Rollins or somebody.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I want to go with AJ because I want to see Finn Balor distance himself from the Judgment Day completely. I think, because one thing I miss about factions is when factions, they were all together, but they would do their separate things. And I feel like you have Finn going for a title, you have Damian Priest and Dominic going for the tag titles, and then you have Rhea Ripley going for women's title. I think that would be perfect. And the same thing for AJ Styles and the OC now. But I am going to go with Finn Balor for this one. I think Judgment Day kind of need another win here, but neither man really needs a win here, if we're being honest. They're both fantastic wrestlers, and everybody knows that.
Yeah, they'll both look good in this match no matter what, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this can also be arguably one of the best matches of the night, and I don't think anybody would be surprised.
Yeah.
Next match, we have Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and who do you got?
I'm gonna go Shotzi with this one. Mainly, I just don't want Ronda to win. Not a big fan of Ronda, but she seems to like win the belt and lose the belt a lot recently. She's been going back and forth with it a little bit, so she'll probably win. But I want Shotzi to win, so I'm gonna pick Shotzi.
Yeah, I would like Shotzi to win, but this match, like I said, this match has no build really. And I think Ronda, I can honestly see this match being almost a squash match. Which if it is a squash match, I have a feeling that Charlotte could come out at the end of the match, and we see obviously Charlotte come back, and she enters herself in the title picture because at least on the Raw Women's for the main title on the Raw Women's. There's a lot of competition there. You have Bayley, Becky Lynch just came back, so there's an opportunity there. You have Rhea Ripley, a lot of good options. On SmackDown side, you don't really have too many besides when Charlotte comes back and maybe a handful of others. But besides that, SmackDown Women's picture is looking kind of dead, in my opinion.
Yeah. And then also, Becky Lynch was announced as the final contestant. I was hoping it was going to be Charlotte. I think she would have been a better addition. Either way is great. We love Becky Lynch too, obviously. But that's what I was kind of expecting. So yeah, I agree with you that she could come out during the Ronda match.
Yeah. And then for our co-main event, we have Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Mia Yim, and Becky Lynch versus Damage Control. which is Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky, and Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley in the women's War Games match. Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, it's a hard one, obviously, but I think I'm gonna go with Bianca's team.
Yeah.
It's Becky Lynch's return. I would like to see her like look strong here. But I mean, everybody in this match is like really good.
Yeah, I think most of these people could be in the title picture either for the Raw Women's title or the Women's Tag Team titles. So,
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, since Becky Lynch just came back, that makes me think that they're gonna win. But I feel like we might get an upset, and Bailey's team, Damage Control, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley might take this one. Yeah, I think this can be a good match. Hopefully, but in both these War Games, there's gonna be a lot of like big spots. I'm assuming. Io Sky likes to take the big spots from the top of the cage.
Yeah, I mean, with only 5 matches on the card, you gotta kind of extend some of the matches, and obviously, I'm expecting the 2 War Games matches to get those extensions.
Yeah. And then for our main event, we have the Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. You already know who that is: Roman, Solo, Sammy, and Jimmy and Jay. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go with the Bloodline. I mean, he's been looking strong for the longest now, and I don't expect that to stop now.
Yeah. This match, though, I think has a lot of possibilities to go in multiple directions. Obviously, on Friday, the one that just passed, we seen Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn talking and he had Jay listening, and maybe have sparks there. We could see the cracks start forming in the Bloodline, where either Sammy or Jay start getting separated from the rest of the crew. We could see Sammy maybe reuniting with Kevin Owens. A lot of opportunities, but I am going to go Bloodline as well. It's Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, both belts for a reason. Usos have both the tag team belts for a reason. Yeah, I think there's not much to say about that.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great match. I expect a lot of big spots.
Yeah.
And hopefully Kevin Owens looks good. I think it'll be good to see him in a match like this, like kind of more like extreme match.
Yeah.
But yeah, this card looks really good. Every match has me excited, honestly.
Yeah.
Even the Ronda match, like I might not like the match, but I think there's a pretty good possibility, like you said, that somebody comes out.
Yeah. And going back to the men's War Games match, I mean, Kevin Owens, there's a few guys in there who have been in the match already. You have Kevin Owens, you have Pete Dunne, aka Butch, and I think that's the only people who've been in it, but you have guys in there like Sammy who could do something, one of the Usos could do something, Drew McIntyre might do something crazy, you never know. But yeah, like you said, I think this is going to be a solid card. And yeah, this is the last pay-per-view of the year too, so hopefully they end it on a big, strong note.
Yep, well anyways, today is our predictions, and we will get our reactions and results video up as soon as the pay-per-view is over. We'll be recording and getting it out. But yeah, these are our predictions. Let us know yours in the comments, and peace.